Yeah, so Raymond, you came from, of course, a few MNCs, and before that you were with the Singapore government in the start of your career as well. But I think VKey is probably your first startup, if I'm correct.
Second.
Oh wow, okay. But how do you find the culture in VKey? How do you find your time in VKey compared to, especially your MNC's experience that's more recent?
Yeah. So I think, if you want to make a difference, then startups are obviously the place. The environment is a lot more combustible. There's a lot more ideas being thrown. Vis-a-vis working in a large global MNC that has a huge office in Asia, lots of infrastructure, lots of processes. There's a certain way of doing things, and it's a common joke, and it's not a funny joke either. But death by PowerPoint, or you have 25 meetings in a boardroom before a decision is made. Those are things that doesn't happen at VKey or at startups. You come in the morning, a problem puts up his head at about 10 o'clock. By 11:30 or 12 o'clock, you decided what you're going to do, and then by 3 o'clock, the team's doing it. So I think your contribution is extremely visible, and it's in that sense a lot more rewarding for people who care, for people who believe, and people who have pride in what they do. So I think that there are a lot of very talented people who work for big MNCs, and the fear for them is that they get caught up in this bubble. And I highly recommend anybody to come out and take that chance, take that risk. And yes, it is a risk. It is a risk leaving a comfortable job, but you really make a difference. Your ideas count, whether they be trivial or serious. The way you respond to your colleagues counts. And typically startups have a smaller space, so there's nowhere to run and hide. We're all together all the time. So that's basically the difference. When I was working in an MNC, depending on the roles, of course, but you could get away with a lot of things. But in a startup, it's either you do it or you don't. It's quite simple.